Greetings. We hope that all of you are doing good. This is an online defensive driving course which will help commuters to make better decisions on road and act responsibly towards other drivers and riders. We have divided the course into 7 modules, namely rash driving, violating traffic rules, distractions during driving, escaping responsibility, careless attitude, traffic signs and pavement markings, and different scenarios while driving. You will receive individual links to all these modules separately. You can change the playback speed of the video according to your convenience. The task of driving involves the combination of 3 different inputs. Firstly, the sensory input. These include the vision and hearing capabilities of the driver. Secondly, the cognitive functions. These are the attention and judgment of the road conditions, the decision-making skills, and the reaction time of the driver. And finally, the motor functions, such that the muscle power and the coordination between eyes and hands. Hence, it is very important that drivers do not drive their vehicles in case of receiving anesthetic doses or post-surgery conditions, pregnancies, and any kind of vision impairments, or under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Although most of the topics and discussions in the upcoming modules cater to both cars and motorcycles, motorcycle riders are more vulnerable to injuries from accidents. Other drivers' attitudes towards motorcycles shifts the load of responsibility towards the motorcycle driver. Few tips for motorcycle riders for safe driving on roads are: Number 1. Keep your motorcycle in optimal operating condition. This can be done by simple steps such as filling up the fuel tank, keeping track of wear and tear of your tires, checking the fluids regularly, and keeping the lights operational. These can truly help in avoiding accidents. Number 2. Make yourself visible. This can be done by not riding in another driver's blind spot. Motorcycles are smaller than regular vehicles and are easier to go unseen. Hence, try to keep your lights on during the day and night. Always ride keeping a safe distance from other vehicles. Number 3. Avoid collisions at intersections. Motorcycle drivers should always try to avoid riding through an intersection in the rightmost lane. Otherwise, when the car to the left makes a right turn, you will be at a much higher risk of getting hit. Number 4. Wearing appropriate motorcycle gear. Appropriate gear involves everything from a full covered helmet to over the ankle boots. Authentic safety gear is made with padding to cover your joints and protect them during a crash. Wearing such expensive and heavy gears might not be possible in the Indian road scenario, but wearing a proper helmet with IS 4151 mark is extremely necessary to prevent serious damage in case of accidents. Number 5. Stay in the correct lane while traveling on highways. Since motorcycles are not the fastest moving vehicles on the highway, you should not use the rightmost lane at all times of your travel. Motorcycles should use the left lane or the center lane during traveling on highways. However, when crossing an intersection, motorcycle riders should move to the rightmost lane or the inner lane in order to avoid collisions with the vehicles that are trying to enter the highway from the left and then move back to their original left or the center lane for smooth travel. Number 6. Avoid lane sharing. While riding alongside another motorcycle, avoid riding side by side in the same lane. Sharing a lane cuts down your options to get out of the way quickly whenever another vehicle or object gets in your path. Also, avoid riding a motorcycle with more than one pillion rider. It is usually seen that motorcycles in India are used to transport heavy goods. This should be avoided. Now, let us briefly look at the types of Indian road classifications as per the Indian Road Congress: national highways, state highways, major district roads, other district roads, and village roads. In urban and rural roads, except that of highways, drivers face interruptions in the road in the form of slower moving hand-pulled or bullock carts, bicycles, pedestrians, and stray animals due to the lack of access control. The road pavement quality is not always the best in class. Hence, drivers and motorists have to always remain actively engaged and pay attention to what the other commuters are doing. Highways are generally access controlled and hence slower moving traffic is not usually seen. So drivers on highways need to be careful and follow the speed limits and cautionary warnings shown to them. Mindful usage of the indicators and headlights have to be followed in order to avoid collisions.